Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us for another story time. Our friends at Beaming Books have given permission for us to use their high-quality children's books that help kids thrive in every part of who they are, emotionally, socially, and spiritually in these fun readings. So enjoy the story tonight, and if you'd like to hear more or read more yourself, visit Beaming Books online at www.beamingbooks.com. Now, on to the story.
Hello, tonight Adeline and I are going to read you Joe and the Slow Soup. Waiting was hard for Joe, and waiting for food when he felt hungry was the hardest of all. One day, Joe's stomach felt especially empty. He needed something to eat right away. Just then, Joe spotted his friend Ava coming down the road with a bundle of carrots. Adeline likes carrots. Joe shouted, "I'm so glad you're here. We could eat some of your carrots. I'm hungry." "I'm using these carrots to make soup," said Ava. "But you can have some after it's done." "I can't wait," Joe cried. "I want something to eat right now." "The soup won't take long," Ava said. "You just have to have a little patience." Patience? How long was the soup going to take? "Okay," said Joe, "let's go eat this soup." "We can't eat this soup yet," said Ava. "First we need some water to cook the carrots." Water? How much longer would they have to wait? But then Ava gave Joe a bite of carrot, and he felt a little better. Joe and Ava walked to the stream and found their friend Yuri. "Hey, Yuri," Ava shouted, "do you have water for our soup?" Yuri cooed and swooped into the air with a pail clutched between her toes. "All right, we have water," said Joe. "Can we eat soup now?" "You can't make soup with just water and carrots," said Ava. "You need to get some lentils first." Lentils? Would this soup ever be ready? But then Ava gave Joe a sip of water, and he felt a little better. Joe, Ava, and Yuri walked to the field and found their friend Hal. "Hal," Ava called, "do you have lentils for the soup?" "They're right here," Ava shouted. "They're right here, Ava," shouted Hal, holding out a bag. Those are beans. "Carrots, water, and lentils," said Joe. "Can we eat now?" "Not yet," said Ava. "First we need some spices to make the soup extra tasty. Have a little patience. Carrots, water, lentils, now spices too. This soup was taking forever." But then Hal gave Joe a few lentils, and he felt a little better. Joe, Ava, Yuri, and Hal walked to the garden and found Rufus. "Hello, Rufus," said Ava. "Can we have some spices for our soup?" Rufus held out a leafy bundle. "I've got them, Ava," he said. "Great," said Ava. "That's everything we need." Together, the friends put the carrots, the water, the lentils, and the spices into a pot. Then they waited for the soup to start bubbling. It smelled delicious. While they waited, Hal and Rufus played a game. Yuri whistled a song while Ava watched the soup. Everyone was having fun while they waited. everyone but Joe. What's Joe's problem? I can't take it anymore, Joe shouted. My stomach is empty. I need soup. I need it now. Ava, Rufus, Yuri, and Hal looked at Joe. Have a little patience, they all said at once. But how do I get patience? Joe asked. I want some right now. I think God could help you, said Ava. Why don't you try praying for some patience? So Joe closed his eyes. Dear God, waiting is so hard sometimes. Please help me have patience so I can have fun while I wait. Amen. Joe opened his eyes and felt different and better. Not long after that, the soup was ready and the friends filled their bowls. It was the best soup Joe had ever tasted. Great soup, Ava, Joe said. What's the secret ingredient? Just a little bit of patience, Joe said. Joe, said Ava. Ava, Yuri, Rufus, and Hal all laughed. And then after a moment, Joe laughed too. The end. Joe and the slow soup. Bye.